'Cause it's my lazy day, just wanna lazy away. Ain't gonna do a thing for the rest of the day. You can try to seduce me, make me wanna play. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
It's Friday night and it's 9:30. Tune right in, it's ukulele time. We've got guests galore, I might wee on the floor. Sam will cock it up, we know that for sure. Paul's gonna bore us half to death. Kev's got a problem with very bad breath. Top tips from Jesse, we might sing a song. It'll probably get messy, here's who we've had on. Marc Gallagher was here in his very loud shirt. Sammy T said fuck till our ears really hurt. Did you know that his dame's really not Mary Maz? Pete Moss was here and he played us some jazz. We got very jiggy with Vicky. Opera Lely popped in for a quickie. We don't have a rhyme for MJ. Tara came in and she sang us a song. She thought we were shit cause she knows Elton John. Juliana, she makes a good uke, but when we drink together, someone's gonna puke. Morgana popped in all the way from Oz. Ro gave us shirts but we lost them. Soz. Matt's dead. What? Matt's dead?
Matt Stead, it's his name, Matt Stead.
Ooh.
Phil Dolman. We want him to know that we love him. But now it's time to go. We've got to do a show. We forgot Rach and Jude. Sometimes they get nude. Always saying Shabbai, but they never say Where'd your ukes go, boys?
That was live.
Hello, everyone.
We are live now.
We are.
Completely.
Welcome to the Friday show. We are live and we have got Paulo.
Paulo!
Hello, evening, man.
Yeah, who's on the
Hello.
chat? So we've got Lynn on the chat, we've got
Evening,
Abby
man.
Goldberg on the chat. Colin from Accounts is on the chat. Cole, you really Cole.
Cole, you're like besties.
Well, my uncle's called Colin, and I always go with Cole.
Yeah.
He really needs to change his name to Colin from Accounts just
Yeah.
for us. Ukulele Wales, Rach is on the chat.
Yeah.
Ren is on the chat. Bonnie, hi
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Rach says, hand pink waving.
Oh.
I'm assuming her emoji hasn't loaded.
That must be an emoji. Hopefully you can all hear us.
Thanks, Rach. She likes the song.
Aw.
The song was, so about 3 hours ago, we said we've got some time to kill. Shall we do another video? And we thought we would do a songwriting video where we wrote a song, but it turned into just a kind of parody of our theme tune.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was good fun, wasn't it?
Fun.
So we did promise this week would be a Germany special. That's coming next week because we haven't had time to edit the footage. We were in Germany at the Guitar Summit where there was a load of ukuleles as well, and we met up with Juliana and Primosh from Flight. So that's all coming next week. And this week we decided to go live instead.
Lovely.
Well, what should we talk about?
I don't know. I feel like I can't see Paul properly, but if I lean back, then I'm in a really weird position.
You are. You look like you're lying down. Can we say Abby is... So this sofa, our new sofa for in here, we found out today this is the first time we've had 3 people sat on it.
It's not really designed for 3.
It's not designed for 3. And in the middle is literally the hardest ridge.
Yeah.
It's like an upward plank of wood. I'm sat on.
It's right on your coccyx, isn't
right
it?
on my coccyx. So if I sit back, it's quite uncomfortable here. But if I sit all the way back and lean back, it's incredibly painful. I'm sort of trying to lean to one side, but oh no, that's not great.
So Abby's got to suffer on that for the next hour. What have we got coming up on today's show?
We have got an update on the Travelling Uke. Just a little snip brief one for you.
Yep. We have got Paulo's ukulele content.
Woo!
That I literally cannot wait for.
The best bit.
I can't wait for that. So we've got Paulo's ukulele content.
Yesterday, Marc Gallagher popped into the studio, so we've got a quick little interview with him and some fun bits and bobs.
Yeah, we did a little extra because we did interview Mark on the last series, but as he was coming down to film some stuff with us, we did a little updated interview with some of our desert island questions, didn't
Yes, we did. We should ask them to Paul in a minute.
Oh,
we?
excellent.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Who else is on the chat? Who's just joined us? Steve. Steve's joined us. Hi, Steve. So after Mark, we've got Jess's top tips. You just said that. We've got the 2-minute Lou review.
Thanks, Rachel. I just looked down and I was like, oh, I nearly spilled my tea. It's too hot to drink. Sorry.
We've got the 2-minute Lou review that Paul did for us this week.
Yeah.
How was it in the toilet?
Cramped because you people barged in. I mean, I was quite happy to film it on my phone, but you insisted on coming in.
Don't break the fourth wall.
Talking of the toilet, have you let out that fart?
Not yet. Not yet.
Because I got a little waft or something.
Not yet. And our game show this week, I promised Bullseye, we are delivering. We had a great game of Bullseye with Marc Gallagher.
And a special guest.
Is Mark any good at darts?
There's a hole in the wall down there from his first darts. And no, Mark is not very good at darts. Although he improved. He did hit the board in subsequent attempts. So we've got the Bullseye game. And then Mark did a song for us right at the very end of the show. So, where are we starting? Let's go with... Now, I'm in charge of everything because Bongo Boy's not here tonight.
He's gone to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
D&D.
Enough said about that, the better, really. So... let's go with the travel uke. I've got to do
Hello,
the intros.
Jess.
Jess is on. Hi, Jesse D Life Vlogs. In case anyone wants to subscribe to his channel, he's there advertising himself. Right, here we go. So, the travelling ukulele. There's no news this week, or there's no news on the travelling ukulele.
There's a tiny little bit of news, isn't there?
There is. So, it left Wales. Can we tell the story from what we filmed earlier as a little precursor to what's coming up maybe next week? Not on the Friday show, but I think it's going to go out on its own video. So, Steve in our office, we mentioned Steve quite a lot, and he found something this week that was a podcast generator.
An AI podcast
where
generator.
AI creates a whole podcast. It has presenters that are completely AI. And all you do is you feed in things like you can put a YouTube video in and then it will do kind of like a review on that YouTube video. So we fed in last week's Friday show to see what it would say. I'm not going to give too much away because we're going to put the video out next week. But I mean, we were rolling around laughing. And it got to the travelling ukulele bit, which it titled The Travelling Ukulele of Wales. And it kept repeating it. And the presenters even said, so this ukulele travels all around Wales.
Which is what it does.
But at the end of last week's travelling section, it went up to Manchester to Mark.
Sorry,
enough.
Bongo Boy's here battling a dragon, but he thought he'd pop in and say hi.
Battling a dragon my arse. Anyway, so it went up to Mark and then it's gone somewhere else. We can't quite say where it's gone yet, but it's very, very exciting, isn't it?
But can we tell part of the
Well,
story?
yeah, so we were sat on a plane at Heathrow Airport on Saturday morning, early as Saturday morning, about 6 a.m. or something, wasn't it?
It was 8:30, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and Abby said, "Oh, can we see where the travelling ukulele is?" So I checked the tracker on my phone. It was right next to us at Heathrow Airport.
I was like, Kevin, have you just got it in your suitcase? Yeah. I was like, this is obviously a joke,
well,
right?
I can promise it wasn't in my suitcase. It has gone international.
Wow. Woohoo!
But we are waiting for the video to come in, so that's going to be on next week's show. But it has gone international. Nothing to do with us. It's made its way on its own.
Sorry. Colin's changed his username to CFA.
Well done, Colin. Well done. Watch your back, Sam. Fragile Lucy, hello. So anyway, that is our travelling ukulele section for this week. I'm going to jingle us out. Yeah, we're back again. Well, good jingled. While Sam's on, can we tell him off for all the bits that he didn't edit?
Yeah, tell everybody about that.
No, I can't tell everyone about that.
But basically, I wouldn't come in on Monday, Sam, because you're fired again.
Don't bother.
Fired. So, what have we got next?
Next up, it is...
Oh,
the good bit.
Yeah.
Buckle up, it's the good bit.
That's the biggest yawn I've ever seen.
It was
in
a
my life.
fake yawn that turned into a real yawn.
I wouldn't put this first, because if you put this on first, people will watch it and then leave because the good bit's over. We'll see the numbers plummet.
I think our audience need some kind of nap. Paul.
Early nap.
So we filmed this, or you filmed this earlier today. Me and Abby were out making lunch.
Yeah.
So let's watch it. Let's see what happened with Paul's ukulele content.
Hello everybody, I thought this week I would talk through something really, really important, which is about when you make a sandwich, it's incredibly important that you only butter one slice of bread. So I've just got a few items here, and I'm just going to demonstrate for today's ukulele content how to make a sandwich. These guys at Anarchy think that when you have a sandwich you butter both sides. Obviously you don't. So what I'm going to do, I've got the ingredients here: bread, bit of butter, and I'm going to butter one side there. Now I'm just well, you know what, oh god, I'm starting, it's a bit boring, isn't it? I think I'm just going to, oh dear, I think I'm just going to have a little bit of, oh dear.
Ah! Hey, Jude!
Hey, Rach, shall I?
What's that?
It's a Paul Mansolo in his natural habitat, Rach.
Not Paul Mansell. Has he got his phone in his pocket?
No, he's just pleased to see you.
Pow. Oh, that's this week's ukulele content. Enjoy the rest of the show.
You've got a little something on your face, actually, Paul.
Turned out to be quite good moisturiser.
One side looks lush.
It's
Cowing lush.
Wonderful, wasn't it?
So basically, you even bore yourself to sleep.
Well, only because there was no ukuleles involved. That's why.
It was your segment to do with whatever you wish.
I felt pressured. I felt very pressured.
What was the other option for Paul's ukulele content today?
Oh, I can't actually remember. Oh,
how to say?
I'd say rasguardo.
The whole point was that you couldn't say it.
But clearly I can. That'll be next one.
That's next week. Well, right, let's have a little look at the chat. Right, Bongo Boy's going on about the camera phone. We can't do anything about it. It's too hot in here. Sorry if you've got a low rumble and all of that jazz. Fragile Lucy wants a sandwich now.
Yeah, would you butter one side or two?
No, you psychopath.
Yeah, well, this is why we did the sandwich today, because we had this argument and then we put it on Facebook. People kind of misunderstood the question a little bit, and we had all this, but it depends if you got mayo and all of that rubbish.
Yeah. Well,
Doesn't depend if you have mayo.
You snore a lot more than that.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't depend if you got mayo or not. You butter both sides of the sandwich.
You don't. That's ridiculous.
Of course you do.
Why would you have a dry half?
I don't think you would, because when it goes on it, some of the butter from that side would go on it, you see.
No, it wouldn't, because your filling's in the way.
You're going to have a heart attack with all that butter.
Say you make a ham sandwich.
Hard.
You've got dry, then you've got ham, and then you've got butter. Do you even put any sauce in?
No.
Wow.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Wow. All I'm going to say is, where's John tonight? Because John, I feel, would wade in on this
Oh,
argument.
John
Where
would
was
definitely
John?
wade
John
in.
knows his food content and he's not here.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, how are we doing for time? This is live. It's scary, isn't it?
Goodness,
15 minutes.
minutes.
Whoa.
We have no idea how long this show will be. I've got a feeling it might be a little bit shorter tonight, but we'll see.
Oh, excellent.
So yesterday, all day yesterday, we had Marc in filming with us, didn't we? And we've done a couple of songs with a smaller Anarchy band. They'll be coming your way over the next few weeks, I think. We'll put those out. And he joined in with us on the Bullseye game, but we also did an interview. Shall we ask Paul a couple of the interview questions first?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, go for
so
it.
you are stranded on a desert island,
Okay.
but you have landed there with one ukulele. Which one is it?
Pete Howlett.
Oh.
No.
I thought you were going to say the Pete Moss one then. And nothing against Pete Moss's ukulele, but it really shocked me.
No, definitely the Pete Howlett. No.
So your new ukulele.
My new ukulele. I don't even have to think about it. Although I guess if it wasn't going to be that, a waterman, because I could play that in the water on the desert island.
That was very similar to Juliana's answer, not a waterman.
Yeah, she wouldn't
The
say a
Flight
car,
Ultra,
but yeah,
but yeah.
yeah. So,
And then who I think Phil Dolman suggested something that he could also sit on and use as a boat. Did he?
a paddle uke by any chance.
Well, he wanted I think he wanted his carbon fibre. I
Right.
can always say it the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Carbon fibre uke, so you could use it as a paddle as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I think
not a bad idea.
that's
Okay.
yeah. He said it's a bit like a canoe.
So
Yeah.
also on this island is a Michelin star chef. But they can only prepare one meal.
Hold on. Newsflash. Fragile Lucy hasn't got any butter, so she's having cheese on toast. Do you butter the bread before you put the cheese on and then toast it, or do you go no butter?
I can't actually remember.
I go butter.
I sometimes go butter. Depends
Yeah.
how much
I
cheese
think I
I've
go
got.
butter.
Yeah,
I think I go
butter and then
yeah.
cheese. So Lucy,
Yeah.
I'm worried
Lucy's
about your
quite
cheese
mad.
on
But
toast.
Yeah,
have
she's
you got
quite
a bit of
maverick.
Worcester sauce, babes? Just...
Oh yeah, Worcester sauce. Lovely.
Yeah.
Right, going back to the desert.
So sorry,
island.
you got this Michelin star chef, and he can prepare just the one meal. He's only got the ingredients and the talent to produce one meal.
Yeah.
What is it?
Pizza. Hawaiian.
That's
Pizza.
very dull.
Yeah.
Pineapple.
Pineapple and pizza.
Yeah,
I've got to say,
pineapple.
actually,
Oh, you've opened a
do you
whole
know?
other
Do you
can
know?
of worms.
I
Yeah.
always thought pineapple on pizza. No, horrendous. But when I went on holiday to Japan, we went to basically Pineapple World. It's called Pineapple Park.
Pizza World.
It's like pineapple park. I don't know. Anyway, it's amazing. It's the best pineapple I've ever tasted in my life. Like, they've just grown it right there, and then juicy, sweet, delicious. And I did have a pizza in their restaurant with pineapple on,
And it changed your mind forever.
and it was. I don't
Yeah.
think I'd be having like the tinned pineapple situation that you get in this country,
No.
but that fresh pineapple, it was genuinely really good on pizza.
Yeah.
Fruit has no place on a pizza. Steve butters his cheese on toast.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, Steve. does it?
Jesse says you
Jesse
do not
says-
butter your cheese on toast.
No, that's actually Tracy.
Oh, she
So
says
Tracy
you...
says you do not butter your cheese on toast. I butter mine when I make it at work. And I never make it at home because I'm way too lazy. But she clearly doesn't put... Do you know what, Tracy? That's why your cheese on toast isn't very nice.
You clearly haven't even
with real
noticed. Clearly haven't
I knew there was
noticed.
something wrong with it. Shall we get on to crumpets and how they need to be cooked?
What-
Well done. Anemic crumpets
Yeah,
are
not
not,
with
my
anemic,
bag.
no.
Oh, do you know what I love though? A muffin. Just
Right. Anyway, have we finished with Desert Island? We have, haven't we?
wasn't there one more question?
I don't know, but let's get on to Mark's interview.
Okay, cool.
So this is the interview we did yesterday with Mark. I can't speak, but here's us again.
Hello, we are very excited to be joined by the very lovely Marc Gallagher. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. It's nice to be here in person finally after doing the little virtual thing last time I was on.
Yes, amazing. We've had a lovely day. We've been playing games. We've been singing songs. We've been eating pizza.
What more do you need from a day?
Halloween special
Games,
French
songs.
fancies. Kevin had never had a French fancy.
I find it hard to believe. Like, it's something that, like, they're so ubiquitous. They come up so often. I'm amazed that...
I thought they had marzipan in.
Oh, and you gave them a miss.
Yeah, I don't like marzipan.
Well, you've been missing out, haven't you?
I thought those fancy French people would like a bit of marzipan in there. And it doesn't, so it's fantastic. So that's a plus. That's why I'm smiling so much. So we got Mark in. We thought we would throw some questions at him, and shall we start with our desert island questions?
Yeah. So you're trapped on a desert island.
Yep.
But you have got one ukulele with you.
Okay.
Which ukulele is it?
It's my Pono Tenor Pro Classic, the cedar top anyway sides. This is one that I've had since 2018. It's my main gigging uke, and it's been around the world with me, as you could probably tell from...
I love that. I love a road-worn instrument, and if it's properly road-worn, it's even better.
Absolutely, it's one like I'm not too much of a fan of buying something new that is pre-relict. I'm not a fan of that. It feels a bit like stolen valor, as it were. So like this, it's been through the ringer with me, and it's one of those that I'm going to keep having and using until it dies, and then it's going to stay with me somehow, some way.
It's when they get a full-on hole in the top. I think like they're still cool. You still play them.
I mean, they've got Willie Nelson's trigger, which is a key example of that. It's got a hole sort of around here, I believe. This is easily the desert island for me.
Amazing.
Okay. I've got the next question. I can remember it. So you're still on the desert island, and it just so happens that you have a private chef on this desert island, but they're not a very good private.
Well, no, they're exceptional.
Okay, they are exceptionally good, but only at one meal.
Okay.
So they can only cook one thing. Everything
What's your
else
dish?
tastes like that.
Yeah, what's your one dish?
Well, that's a tough one, because no matter what it is, I'm going to be sick of it, like, after a week. So I hasten to say something like just a really good chicken korma or tikka masala. Oh. Although, after a week, I would be not only sick of it, but I'd also be like mental. But
you're the only person who's considered that they would have to keep eating this meal.
Yeah, everyone else,
everyone else just assumed it was like a one meal and they got off the island.
No. It's like on the basis of, hey, it's one meal that you have to eat forever. Like, I'd probably just go sort of down the Indian like curry route and just.
Would you have a naan? What kind of naan?
Hold on, he's had a chicken korma. I mean, let's approach that first,
I
shall we?
didn't want to be mean.
I don't like a chicken korma because I don't like spice. I like sweet things. So yeah,
we didn't make Mark eat any hot sauce earlier, did we?
No, thank you didn't.
I don't know about in Crewe, but I know in Manchester they do the family naans that come hanging on a hook, and they're yay big and they're phenomenal.
I've not come across that, despite having lived in Manchester for about 7 years, and like the curry mile being
the
not
best
too
place to
far.
get a curry.
Yeah, it's one of those I hadn't like those massive naans, because oftentimes my appetite isn't so big, and I'm usually quite satisfied with just ordering a curry and rice, and I'm fine with it. I often find myself being a bit too full or running out of.
Can't have a curry without a naan.
I like a naan, I like a sag paneer, I like a brinjal bhaji.
Well, you like everything, yeah. And it was still on the desert island, and you've been washed up on this desert island, but also washed up with you is a perfectly working record player.
Or CD, or MP3,
No. It's got to be vinyl. Okay. You're on a desert island, the least you can have is vinyl, isn't it? Okay. What's the one record that you'd like to be washed up with?
Anything's available on vinyl.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking it's down to one of two options. I'll voice the two options and then settle on one. First one is Janet Devlin, Running with Scissors. It's an album that came out in 2014, I believe. I've met Janet Devlin a couple of times, and honestly, Running with Scissors is one of my favorite albums. I can just stick it on and keep it on loop effortlessly without getting sick of it. It's just one of my favorite real nice pop folky albums. But another one which I consider in the same kind of category, if we're like 1A and 1B, I would say James Hill, The Old Silo.
Okay.
And yeah,
But you're only allowed one, so
I know, I'm only allowed
are we
one.
ditching James?
I've mentioned James, but I guess because I got to record a video with him back at Cheltenham where we played the opening track of The Old Silo, I've got that memory, and I'll keep hold of that memory and just listen to
screw him,
Janet.
he's out.
You've gone. Bye, James.
So I'll say Janet Devlin, Running with Scissors.
Ah, beautiful.
I met James Hill at Cheltenham, and I said to him, you don't know who I am, but we did a review of your album on our show, and he just looked at me straight in the eye and went, "Yeah, it was the 2-minute Lou review, wasn't it?"
Well,
I felt about it. I was like,
awkward.
I was like, yeah, it was really good. So we had a great reaction to it. I think he liked it. He found it funny.
Should we move on to some more ukulele-based?
Ukulele-based content. Well, let's have a look at Mark's ukuleles that he's brought in with him and see what
Like
we've
show and tell, isn't it?
Show and tell. Share your ukes.
As well as
Surely it's not a ukulele.
It's a baritone.
So this is a Pono ultra long baritone.
Yeah.
So baritones are great. I have a couple of them, and as well as like my main gigging uke, that Pono tenor, I knew I wanted a Pono baritone, but with a bit more snap and a cedar top. That was like the big kicker, because other times you can get baritone ukuleles that are made with like mango or acacia or koa or mahogany, and they can all be quite on the dark side. I needed to have a decent bit of snap to the instrument, and with the extra body size and the extra bit of scale length, it just sounds absolutely huge.
Isn't it nice to have an actual ukulele expert instead of Paul?
I'm going to tell Paul you said that. He doesn't watch this.
So the last uke that I've got to show here today, and this is only like 3 out of my 9-10 ukulele collection, is my Flight Comet. I was gifted this by Flight earlier this year, and it's been nice sort of starting and fostering the relationship I have with them. This is the Flight Comet, so it's
beautiful.
A beautiful blue, absolutely fitting with like my kind of branding and stuff like that. You've got the mango, and then you've got the maple top, and yeah, it's something quite different, because cedar is like my go-to tone wood. I've got it on pretty much all of my ukuleles and guitars, so to have something a little bit different, it's always very welcome.
Sounds fab, doesn't it?
We love a bit of Flight.
We do love a bit of Flight. I prefer the blue to the green, I think. So we're going to have a song from Mark in a bit as well.
Yes.
But
Will you be playing all three? That's a challenge.
At the same time, no, but absolutely I'm happy to do a song on each if needs be.
what we wanted to look at as well was Mark's bought some merch, and I saw on Facebook you've got a whole new set of merch.
Yes.
One in particular interested us, didn't it? Or interested you?
The tea.
The tea.
Yeah.
Let's have a
Served
look
him a
and see what we've
cracking
got.
cup of tea earlier.
You did. You served in PG tips. They said you've got your own brand of tea.
How did
Let's
this come
start
about?
with the tea.
Okay, tea.
Give us the tea. Spill the tea on the tea.
The inspiration came from seeing things like Demantic Hot Sauce and Andrew Molina's own label of coffee back at Cheltenham. That's where the inspiration came from, and with me being an avid tea drinker and even having a song which I commonly perform at these events called Brew in the Morning, I thought it was only fitting to have such a thing, like my own label of tea.
Absolutely.
Spoke with Andrew Molina to kind of get his blessing and make sure I wasn't stepping on any toes. Even though it's a completely different kind of hot drink, I just wanted to make sure that we're all fine here. And then, yeah, I was looking at local tea companies, local-ish to me where I'm based in Crewe, north-ish of England, and I found the company Morgan's Brew in Welshpool in Wales.
We've been to Welshpool.
I've never actually been, but I remember speaking to them on the phone, and they were very receptive to the idea. They sent me a sample of an East African blend of tea for breakfast tea, and it's great. Like, I love the lesser, more common teas like your Taifu, your PG Tips, your Tetley. It is similar vein, but just a bit bolder. And yeah, it's one I absolutely love, and it's nice to have something a little bit different at the merch table.
Yeah, absolutely
Nice.
love that.
So I'm just straight away. So I'm thinking, Dead Man's you got hot sauce. What was Andrew Molina's?
Coffee.
Coffee. We've got tea. What are we going to have? Abby's cream.
Marshmallows.
Anna cookies.
Anna cookies.
Anarchy in the marshmallow.
Anarchy, Anna cookies.
Okay, we're going to work on this.
Yeah.
And the cookies is a good
We're going to
idea.
work
Is
on
it? Don't
dates.
humour him.
Dates would be a pain in the bum, wouldn't it?
No, I don't have dates in them.
Maybe we just have cookies. Did you say cookie?
Anna cookies.
You're still thinking of the cream. Where have you been?
You're a bit of a weird name. Biscuits. Maybe we'll have biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah. In the shape of a ukulele.
Abby's cream. Custards.
They're called custard cream.
Oh yeah.
Abby's cream custards, so just be careful.
Cream.
Custards cream.
Just if you're going to have cream around biscuits, try and make sure they're not soggy biscuits.
No one wants a
Should
soggy
we
biscuit.
move on? Mark's
Let's
got
move on.
What's next, Mark?
I've also finally released my music physically in the form of USB pen drives. I got a little matchbox to tie in with a single Candlelight I released last year, and then you've got a USB with all my songs from now dating all the way back to like 2018. So 35 tracks there, and also you get a couple of
matches.
stickers and matches.
And matches.
Yeah.
I know that this isn't on there, but I'm really disappointed that Twisted Firestarter isn't a cover on that on that drive, because it's perfect.
So yeah, I've got 8 new sticker designs, some of which are from ukulele designers such as Jake Smithies, Yelena Stepniak, and Amy Celine McCrossan in Galway. I've also got some little pin badges printed of my dog Brandy, because I post about her a lot on my socials, and I take her to pretty much all the gigs. So I've got a small little run of the Brandy badges as well.
Can I see Brandy?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. What is she? Remind me.
She is a German Spitz.
Oh,
Little floofy thing.
so cute. And where can people get their hands on this?
You
when
can
they see you.
Outside of seeing me in person at gigs, you can also buy them online at markgallaghermusic.bandcamp.com.
Amazing.
And did I read something last night about your walking for every order? Or
Okay, so
did I read this?
yes, so when I get an order and I go to the post office, it's 2 miles. It's a mile there, a mile back.
I thought it was some kind of scheme. If you place an order, I'll walk 2 miles for every order. I was going to order stuff.
So actually, if you could order together, Kevin just places separate orders every day.
So, I'm not sure I read your whole post, but what I gathered from it, there was some kind of like scheme for walking, and poor Brandy was exhausted.
She was exhausted, yeah. I had a day where I had 2 separate orders that came at like inconveniently different times. So yeah, we walked about 4 miles in like about 4 hours. It was.
So if you could all place your orders at 3 p.m, that'd be perfect. Awesome. Well, Mark's going to do us a little song.
He is. What have you got coming up? I know you're things have quietened down for the winter a little bit, but fill us in. Where can people see you?
Absolutely. So things that are going on with me as well. I've got a couple of singles coming out. So the song I'll be playing later is my next single, which is released on Friday, October the 18th. It's a song called He. It's about the guy who helped me realise that I was bisexual, and the feelings I had a few years ago going into that, and all the anxieties and the excitement. And it's what I'm really glad to finally put out into the world.
Hey, and where can people get it?
It will be available wherever you buy or steal your favourite music.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Amazing. Well, we
I
can't wait to
steal
hear
mine
that.
from W.H. Smith's. They don't still do music, I don't think, do they?
The only time I've been into a WH Smith recently was at the airport.
Oh.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Spotify, Apple Music, things of that ilk.
Thank you for joining us, Mark. And we've had a lovely day doing lots of things. And I'm sure we'll have Mark back on the show soon.
Yeah, we might have a sneaky new section.
We've got something in the planning, maybe.
Something in the pipeline.
Mark might leave here today and never talk to us again. He's going to blank us at festivals. He'll just be like, I want nothing to do with you after that day. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mark.
No, my absolute pleasure. Thanks so much for having me in person.
Awesome.
Oh,
and we're
goodness.
back.
Can't sit like that.
It was lovely having Mark in, wasn't it?
Wasn't
we had
it?
a very enjoyable day. We did some nice songs. Sam is definitely fired because there was some bits of that interview that 100% should have been cut out. Sam, I think he's gone back to his Dungeons and Dragons.
D&D, yeah.
I hope he's been eaten by a dragon.
He can stay there.
Yeah.
Right. While we've been gone, there's been this whole discussion about Iron Brew going on.
Honestly, I'm like, you know, when you like really like something and you can like, you just
Taste
want it in your throat. Yeah. I can like.
That's a bit that should have been cut.
I can like.
we weren't live.
It's honestly, it's making me so. Paul's just made me a cup of tea, but I'm so thirsty because I just want a big, fat Iron Brew
in your throat, right? But Iron Brew does indeed have caffeine in.
You can't get it here, though, can you?
No, because I love Iron Brew, but I don't
love it.
have caffeine.
Ah, yes.
You do sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I have a little bit, but I don't have Iron Brew because of caffeine in it. Anyway. Right. So, what else? What have we got left coming up? Oh, we've got... So, Jessie
Maybe Colin could send us some Iron Brews. Oh, diet Iron Brews.
You can't know, Colin. Do not send
the other way round.
Do not send us some Iron
And
Brews.
those bars, you know, they're like like a refresher bar, but it's an Iron Brew bar. Do you know what I
But
mean?
you do know that you can buy Iron Brew from Tesco's,
You can't
right?
get
or
the
Sainsbury's.
Firstly, no, I don't think you can. Secondly,
You can.
you
Yeah, you
cannot
get
get
it
the
at shop opposite me.
bars. Can you get the chewy bars, the chewy Iron Brew bars?
Don't think so, no.
You can get alcoholic Iron Brew as well.
Oh, wow.
I just want normal Iron Brew.
Anyway, it is time for Jesse's section. He was going to come on the show live, but he got a bit nervous earlier, so we filmed it. But it's as if live. But I've lost his intro music for this week, so it'll be back next week. It goes something
Tip
like...
of the week.
Yeah, tip of the week, tip of the week, tip of the week. Sing, Paul, sing! Right, here's Jess.
So I just start doing my tip in when you say go.
Yeah, go.
This week's top tip is, if you're trying to act like Paul playing the ukulele, just frown.
Well done, Jess. Oh, my word. Right.
You're welcome. You're
I'll speak to you after the show, Jess. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
So good.
Shall we do that as well? So our impression of Paul playing the ukulele.
Yeah.
Just frown. Oh, yours isn't screwed up.
He's had a bit of Elvis to it. He had a bit of a curled lip as well. He was more sort of,
Paul, can you do your impression of you playing the ukulele?
All right. That's all right. Makes me all cheerful and, you know.
Cheerful.
Nice.
You look like you're going to murder someone.
You look like an axe murderer.
When we do the gigs, I do it as well. Don't
Yeah,
I?
you
It's
do.
not
You
just
do
when I'm
break
solo.
and like smile at me, but then it's like you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But do you know what? When you play solo, you're not as bad.
really, I'm a little bit more cheerful.
Yeah, I think you're not concentrating as much when you play solo. You're a bit on, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, whereas in the band, it
In
all
the band,
falls
not a
apart,
clue.
doesn't it? So I'm regularly on edge.
Yeah, not a clue. Thank you, Jesse, for that
good one,
top
Jesse.
tip. He came up with that himself this week.
Yeah.
Which I was really proud of him for coming up with that one.
I'd like permission to repay that and do an impression of Jesse
Well,
in the
we've
future.
said we
if
might
that's
swap,
okay.
and you might do Jesse's top tips, and he might do Paolo's ukulele content.
yeah, that'd be great.
Although to be fair, some of his chords are quite complex.
Yeah, let's see if you can do chord of the week, shall we?
Yeah.
Right, it is time for... How are we doing on the show? 40 minutes. Have we got anything to catch up on the chat?
Just,
Come on,
just
chatters,
a
give us
lot of Iron Brew talk.
Give us more chat to talk about.
I
Ask us a
can't-
question.
Angie.
Express to you how much I want some Iron Brew. Could you get? I'm so thirsty.
We don't have any here.
I just want a
I'll
drink.
just muster it up.
We're in the middle of nowhere. While we're on, if anyone's got any questions, fire them in at us and we'll try and answer them before the end of the show.
Yeah, especially if they're drink related.
It could be anything. We're very good on cake, food.
Sorry, it's getting past my bedtime.
Yeah.
Abby normally falls asleep this time watching the Friday show. That's a true story.
Actually,
She
I'm
messages
normally in
after,
bed
sorry, I fell
watching it."
asleep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd sit in bed and watch it.
That upsets me a little bit.
I sit in
Yeah.
bed too, or on the sofa, but I fall asleep with
Yeah,
either of
I
those.
like to be
Yeah.
cosy.
That does upset me. Anyway, if you've got any questions, file them in at us. We will try and answer them. It's time for Paulo's 2-minute loo review.
Oh, excellent. Hello, welcome to the 2-minute loo review with me, Paul Mansolo. Today I am reviewing this book, which is by the Ukulele Project. So this is something that Tara Maisie has put together. This is a really vibrant book, which is encouraging children to take up the ukulele. So let's have a little look inside. It starts off with a little bit of history about the ukulele, and all the time that you're going along, there's things that kids can colour in. There's dot to dots. Who doesn't love a dot to dot? I'm thinking of getting a copy of this just for KD. He'll have hours of fun with it. It then goes on and teaches you a little bit about Hawaiian language, things like that, and then it gets into the songs. Every song also comes with a video. If you scan that little code there, it'll take you to a video of the song. So this one here, we've got the Big Ship Sails, which is starting with just one chord. It also does a little bit of finger picking as well. Teaches you a little bit about scales, a little bit about composition. But it's all done in a really fun, relaxed way. Every song has then got a sort of puzzle or something that you can colour in, or a dot to dot, or sort of things like that. So it's really to encourage young children to take up the ukulele. It's a very, very professionally produced book. The videos are really great. If you buy this, not only are you getting a great resource, but you're also helping the Ukulele Project, which is a not-for-profit project that helps give ukuleles to people in need and to help eliminate loneliness. So it's a really good book and a really good cause. Well done, Tara, for putting it together. That's me on the toilet. Where do you flush this toilet?
Where's the water? What was that?
I don't know what
Do you do that often? Do you flush the toilet
and then run out.
You didn't wash your hands.
Oh, yeah, I didn't, did I? Yeah.
That's
yeah.
disgusting.
I sanitised them when I got out.
Alright.
That is disgusting.
That's what I did.
I had to go and get a drink during that.
At the beginning of
Genuinely
it,
made me
Abby was
thirsty.
like, have I got time to go and get a drink? And you did move that light. Like, have I got time to go and get a drink? I'm like, yeah, you've got 2 minutes.
You did it though.
Yeah,
Did
well done. Well done.
It's really dark out there and I was really scared.
Right, we're getting towards the end of the show. We've got Fragile Lucy says, "Cool, nice little book. It is a nice book,
It's a
isn't
nice
it?
little book.
It is a very
well
nice
put
book.
together by Tower.
I really like the colouring stuff.
Yeah.
Makes
yeah.
it interesting.
Yeah.
It's time for the game show.
Okay.
You haven't seen this?
I haven't seen this. No.
No, this week it is Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Paul, you can't beat.
A bit of bully. Say out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for two in the bed.
Oh, he's better than you.
Last week, nobody got that in the chat.
He's
Really?
better than
I don't
you.
think they did
Oh,
anyway.
wow.
I don't think they did. We also haven't done a question of the week this week.
Oh.
So we're going to send Bongo Boy back through the chat, and whoever's, you're going to get one entry for every message that you've sent up until now. So if you've been active on the message board, you get lots of entries into the competition for the Noah ukulele at the end of the series.
Okay.
We are keeping track of all these, by the way, so we do know how many each person's got, and we will be putting you all in a draw at the end of the series with your correct entries.
Lynn will win it. She wins
Little win.
everything.
Little win.
Lynn will win. She always
Well,
wins
she's
them.
not been very active on the chat.
Maybe
I'll
she
tell
won't
you
win.
what. I'll make it till the end of the show. So if you're active on the chat till the end of the show,
Yeah.
all of your different chats will equate to a entry into the draw. Right, did that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the game show time.
Welcome to Bullseye with special guests Marc Gallagher and
I'm just looking
Olivia.
at Mark's face. Mark knows what's coming. He's just like, I got up at like 6 a.m. this morning to come and do this.
It's Bullseye, but not as you know it. It's forfeit fun.
Yeah, I mean, you glossed over Olivia's back.
I said
I
Olivia.
know, but you just went, special guest Olivia. Olivia was supposed to be a surprise for you and Sam.
But you ruined it.
I did ruin it in this morning's meeting. But Olivia's in Nashville. Give us a song, play a guitar.
No, I am not the musical type at all.
But how is Nashville? Are you enjoying it?
I love it. It's very foggy this morning. It's good. It's cold.
Is it cold?
It's a lot like.
Is it cold?
Is it cold? We're in England.
How many degrees is it?
Oh my goodness. It's like 12 degrees Celsius.
Oh, she went English. Well
Oh!
done. So proud of you. I thought you were going to be like, it's like 50.
We have definitely rubbed off on her.
I know. I had
You're welcome.
That.
Anyway, so Olivia is our quiz host for this week. Quizmaster.
Extreme.
This might become a regular thing.
Yeah, amazing.
Every week we'll get her on. She's like, no. What is it, 7 a.m. there at the minute? And we are, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So, we're going to play...
Mark just still looks terrified.
He does look terrified. So we're going to play Bullseye. It might be a bit haphazard. We've got two teams. We're going me and Abby against Mark and Bongo Boy. Shall I go first?
Go
Just
on.
get us underway. So we need to clear a bit of space. I'm going to throw. Where am I throwing from, Sam? Do you want to go to the camera? Do you want to show the overlay so we can see what we're playing for?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, it's the whole point. Go on, put the overlay up. Right, so we have got change profile picture, perform a song from the Paulo Mansolo ukulele book, and we've got a teaspoon of hot sauce.
Go on.
Okay, so first start. Where am I aiming at?
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to throw it up.
No. Okay.
Right,
Get rude.
Alright, that is perform a song.
perform a song from the Paulo Mansolo songbook. So either me and Abby are going to end up performing a song, or we're going to pass it over
Okay.
to you guys if Abby gets the question right. Now, I think these questions might start quite easily. Olivia,
Yeah.
what's the first question?
When was the ukulele invented? In the 18th century, 19th century, 20th century, or 17th century?
I'm going to say 18th.
That is incorrect. It was the 19th century.
Ah! Right, we've got to
Do a song.
record
Perfect.
a song from Paul's book.
Nice.
Thanks, Olivia.
I don't like giving Paul
Sorry.
that kind of limelight, to be honest.
Do we get to pick the book?
No, it's gonna be from his school book.
Ukulele.
No,
Did you it?
absolutely not. So we're gonna slot that in right now.
Forfeit number 1. Can you play me a C for clever?
Go on, and you start.
Can you play me a C? Can you play me a G? Can you play me an F?
G.
Can you play me a Colin
C.
First? Gorgeous. Can you play me a C? You're not playing an F. Can you play me a G? C, F, G. Now we're all playing C. Are we? Are we all playing F? Can you play me a G? Does anybody know what's happening? The end.
From Paulo Mansolo's Ukulele School.
Best book ever.
Right. You guys are up.
Oh,
Can Sam actually get... Do you want to throw it from there, Sam?
I mean, dodging cameras, microphones, and other lights. I think that would be a bit.
Oh, what's he got? What's he
He's got change profile.
Change
picture.
profile picture.
Next question, Olivia.
Where was the ukulele created? In Hawaii, Portugal, Canada, or Holland?
Oh, that's contentious.
The ukulele was created when, on the SS Ravenscraig, Portuguese immigrants settled in Hawaii, taking the rahau and the machete, machete. And so you could argue Portugal from the immigrants, but I would say that the instrument itself, as we know it, Hawaii.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer, Hawaii.
That is correct.
Why didn't I get that question?
What was the forfeit?
We have to change our profile pictures on Instagram to Mark.
This is not going well for us so far, is it? Do you want to throw a dart?
Shall I?
Go
Might
on.
as well.
Go on, you throw a dart.
What's up there?
That'll do.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Hot sauce.
Teaspoon of hot sauce.
Right. Go on then, what's the question?
For you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Don't get it wrong.
I'm not even on
What
camera.
does ukulele mean? A jumping flea, jumping bear, flying flea, or flying bear?
I know this.
It is a jumping flea. It's a jumping flea. So we are going for hot sauce now.
Who are we going to choose? Should we confer for a minute? Bongo Boy's pointing to Olivia, so I think we should make him do it.
I'm going to say Mark's our guest, and I think it's a bit mean
Yeah.
to go hot sauce straight away with Mark. We'll give him 10 minutes or so.
Thank you.
It's Olivia or Sam. I'm going to go.
I think Sam.
Go on, let's go, Sam. Hot sauce,
I've
Sam.
got you a spoon, Sam.
Sam's face.
Sam, you can choose from
There you
Tingly
go.
Ted's or a traditional.
If I remember correctly,
Clue,
Tingly
yeah.
Ted's was just
Clue.
like.
I'll go Tingly Ted's.
I've got this little spoon for Sam.
Are you going to feed it to
Ralph.
Sam? Hold on. Let me get the camera out. Let's. We can edit this in, right?
Nice and heat.
Okay, here we go then.
Zoom. We're going
Open
to
wide.
Tingly Ted's is quite nice. I'm going to leave your saliva.
Was that all right, or is it hot? I mean, we've not prepared with any water or anything in here. Right.
How is it, Sam?
It hits the back of your throat and it's very tingly.
Do you feel like a teddy?
Right, Mark, I reckon you're up for a dart.
Indeed.
Hello.
Can I see the...
Oh, that was like a proper. That looks like
Yeah.
an actual like dance competition.
So
doesn't
that
it?
is 13-6 kind of region. Jesus Christ. What if I don't hit the board at all?
Then you hit a ukulele.
Then you hit a ukulele, yeah.
Right. Jesus. At least I hit the board.
I think.
It's in a segment.
in a segment.
What segment are we going for?
I think it's got no forfeit.
No forfeit.
Oh, that's insane. All right, cool.
Right, okay, my go then. I don't know what I'm going for. I'm just trying to hit the board from all the way over here.
Okay.
Number 3.
Change
Change the
profile,
profile
pic.
picture again.
Okay, so we need to get this
Correct.
correct. Or we've got to do 2 days. Day 2, we've got to change it to Sam.
Yeah.
Or a different picture of Mark on the next day, maybe.
I love that.
Right, I'm coming in here. Right,
All right, ready?
yeah.
Who was the first ukulele instrument creators? Manuel Gomez, Manuel Nunez, Jose Nunez, or Jose Gomez?
I'm gonna say Manuel Numes. Numes.
All right, hold on, it's loading. That is correct.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
good answer, Abby. Well done for getting that with no cheating.
So who are we gonna make
Choose
change?
the very answer.
Who's gonna change their profile picture?
Oh, well, we did Sam a hot sauce. I think we've got to go Mark.
Yeah, Mark's gotta change it.
All right.
It'll be
To
a
the
picture
three
of
of us.
the 3 of us.
Fantastic.
With maybe Olivia photoshopped in the background.
And no explanation.
Change your photo.
Change profile pic. Right, okay, what's Sam and... So, well, this is Mark's question.
Oh, of course he's gonna get it.
It is. When was the ukulele introduced in Japan? 1910, 1920, 1929, or 1940?
29's a bit of a weird one.
I never I thought you were going to say when it was introduced in general, which I know is 1879. So Japan, I'm going to guess just blindly 1929.
Because it was so the only specific one. That's what I would have gone to.
Correct.
That was obvious.
They're on the website.
Oh, come on.
They're on the website. That's what it was. So, Mark and Sam, who do you want to? So, me and Abby could change our profile picture for 2 days, or you could ask Olivia to change her profile picture. Just saying.
I like the 2 days option.
It's just like, oh my god.
I just said, oh. Okay, right. The next profile picture, if we get it, is to change it to a picture of the dog.
He's called Ollie.
Ollie.
Yes.
I couldn't remember.
Oh, 16.
Yeah, we'll allow that.
That's no forfeit.
Oh, well done. Let's see if Mark's going to hit the board this time.
It's a little bit harsh.
He's been here 10 minutes now. Gloves are off.
Ooh,
8.
8.
Good.
No
dance.
forfeit.
No
Yeah.
forfeit. It's me back. Ooh.
What smells that? Oh, that's performer song.
Okay.
Paulo Mansolo.
Right, ask us a question then, Olivia.
When was the ukulele introduced in Canada? 1940s, 1950s, 1960s, or 1970s?
Oh.
I swear it's going to be like 1970.
I'm going to go 40s.
Ah, good. That's what I'd go for.
40s? That is incorrect. It was the 1960s.
What?
Knew that.
I think that's
Well, it was
bullshit.
Chalmers Down who introduced it.
Oh. Who invited him?
So what, we have to do 2 songs now?
We've got to do 2 songs. Well, we can do 1 each on like our profiles.
We're not putting them out
Oh,
in
we are?
public. That
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
part
yeah,
of the
yeah,
deal. Here it is. Shh, Paul. Forfeit number 2. Dippy the dinosaur. Dippy was a dinosaur that lived so long ago. He lived during Jurassic Park and nobody's was slow. Something put an end to them, but no one really knows. Was it a T-Rex or a meteor?
That went well.
Ukulele School by Paul Mansolo. Available now.
From all good places.
Oh, what you got? No forfeit.
No forfeit.
No forfeit.
Right, is it me
come
for
on,
my
Abby.
last throw? Okay.
4.
Change picture.
Right, come on, give us a question.
All right. The question is, when did the ukulele start losing popularity? 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, or 1980s?
Ooh, I'm going to say 1970s.
Oh, I would have gone 80s.
Or wait, you said 1970s. The
Yes.
correct answer is 1960s.
So 3 days we have to.
We've got to change our profile to a picture of Mark on day 1. Day 2,
A different picture of Mark.
either a different picture of Mark or a picture of Sam. And day 3, a picture of Ollie.
I have lots of pictures of him.
Yeah, you can all choose for pictures, it's fine. Right, last one, Mark.
Try and get hot sauce for you guys.
Yeah. Hot sauce.
Wow.
Only if Sam gets the question right. Otherwise, it's hot sauce for you guys.
Who helped make this instrument popular again? Israel Kamakawa? I'm so sorry.
Viole.
I don't know how to pronounce that first word.
I'll be honest, I'm
Leeward.
not sure you need to do any of your options, but yeah.
Can I just show the screen? I don't know how to pronounce those names.
So, Israel Kamakaviva Ole.
Come on, you can say Don Ho.
I did say no.
Ledward Capana.
It's the first-
Or
Cooley.
Get the hot
what are you going with, Sam?
I'm going to go with the first one.
Can you pronounce it?
No.
Oh, well, no, hold on then.
Okay, show me it again.
Oh, I already did it. You said the first one, which is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
You have to choose one of us to do the hot sauce.
What? No.
Oh, come on, we'll both do hot sauce.
And Olivia.
Come on, Olivia, get your hot sauce ready. You have that one, I'll have Tingly Ted's. What's Olivia having?
Kinder's barbecue sauce, hot honey.
Just straight from the
Not hot
bottles.
sauce.
I'll just.
How long's this been opened?
Since we did the.
Don't get it on the
Cheers.
carpet. 3, 2, 1, cheers.
I'm gonna have that on my lunch.
That's really good.
That is hot. Mm-hmm. And here if endiths. Bullseye. There's one question left. Okay, come on, let's do the last question.
Yeah, I'll do it. Absolutely.
Quick fire.
Yeah.
All right. Which platform helped repopularize this instrument? YouTube, Facebook, Google, or Instagram?
YouTube with with Jake's cover of "While My Guitar Gently Weeps."
That's a great song. Did he?
That is correct.
Probably.
While my ukulele
They didn't sing That is the end of Bullseye.
See you next week, Olivia.
Olivia, love you loads.
Look, I got my nails done.
Let me see. Those are so cute.
Right.
They're orange.
You
Let me
can't see them, Olivia. Right, thank you so much, Olivia.
We love you. We miss
We'll
you.
see you soon.
You're welcome. Love you too. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh,
Oh, that went on, didn't it?
I did have that hot sauce on my lunch. I had it tonight on my Turkish too.
Oh, wow. Well, Bullseye was fun. I was looking at the chat as it was playing. Okay, lots of you now got entries. Nick, I love that Nick came in like 2 minutes before the end of the show. And then
Being
she was
here
like,
the whole
I
time.
have been here.
Of course you have.
The chat hasn't been working. Oh, you could have texted us.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, we
saying.
need to get Nick on the next live show.
Yeah, should be much better than me.
Yeah, it's way better, way better. Anything
And
good
now
that
she's
we've
eating
missed?
meat. We could have a Turkish.
Newsflash, after last week we said that she was a terrible vegetarian because we kept catching her eating meat. Turns out she's been eating meat for ages and just hadn't told us that she was no longer a vegetarian. Right, anything we want to catch up on? There's something about raining in Wales. That's
Well, there's
Lee
yours.
was asleep
Oh, still somewhere in Minnesota. Yeah, Lynn was fast asleep.
until we
There's a
said
big
Lynn.
conversation about rain and fog going on.
Colin,
Yeah.
have you actually watched Colin from Accounts, by the way? Because if you haven't, you should. It's very funny.
Very, very funny. What was I going to say? I was going to say...
Classic Quickie with Nikki.
Classic Quickie
with Nicky, yeah. Quickie with Nicky it needs to make a comeback pretty soon. So Nick, we'll talk. We'll call next week. I would like to see some people on the chat hit the like button.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm just looking at the likes. We don't get enough likes. Hit the like button, people
Come
on
on,
the chat.
people.
Come on, be generous
like
to us.
it.
That's it for the show.
Oh,
Paul can actually get off home.
yeah. It's only a 2-hour drive.
Oh, stop it. It's not, is it?
Yeah, it's not
It is. Yeah. To be fair, he wasn't even staying for the live show today, and we talked him into it. With
I
the
wasn't
Turkish.
staying.
Yeah.
You weren't staying. I was
Yeah.
doing it on my own.
So the
But
Turkish.
it has
wooed us.
been lovely, you both
It's been
being
very
here.
nice being
Colin,
here.
yes, I think the dog is based on me.
Can I say
Do you
I
also
found,
have 3 legs?
I found Bullseye to be fun and educational, but without the fun.
Wow. Wow, I thought Bullseye was great. And me and Abby will be changing our... Day 1 is tomorrow, so we'll change our profile pictures
Instagram.
for tomorrow. And
Mark, can you send us... He's not watching.
Oh yeah.
But
You'll have to change your Facebook then.
but yeah, we'll be changing tomorrow and over the next 3 days.
Mark hasn't sent us any pictures.
I'm sure we can find
You
a
can
picture.
dig some out,
I'm sure
yeah.
we can find a picture. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so
look,
much.
hold on. The likes have gone up by 2 likes.
Oh, that's,
Come on now,
yeah.
people. We're not-
104 comments though. People want a free ukulele, don't they?
Yeah.
I tell you what, we're not going until you hit the like buttons. Come on, let's see them go up. We're waiting. We can sit here all night.
No, we can't.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Next week we have coming an interview with the hedge inspectors.
Oh, I'm looking forward to
Ja,
that. Love
und
the hedge
ein
inspectors.
Deutsch Special.
Ah,
Yes, it is the Deutsch special. And what game show are we going to play?
Wir spielen
what about this?
ein Deutsch
You know what that is, don't you?
I do know what that is, but I'd like you to do it to camera
Do you know
rather than
what that
behind
is?
Abby's head.
That was rude.
Some sort of weird wank. Sorry, I thought we were live.
Yes, because that would be a game
We are
show, wouldn't
live,
it?
Abby.
My word. Ted Rogers just turned in his grave.
Was it charades?
It's 3, 2, 1. With Ted Rogers.
I don't know what's happening. Are you having a seizure?
No, I'm having a...
Do you remember when Paul had his funny wave? That he used to, we'd say, please like, subscribe, and Paul is that little hand would creep up and he'd wiggle his fingers like that.
Are you talking a gra? A ras?
People are watching this. Right, anyway.
Are they?
That is the end of our live, and we will see you next
Not
week.
Holland! Deutsch, Germany!
Deutsch.
Oh,
Just
Colin.
give in. People are liking that. Oh, we have got a few more likes. Thank you for the likes.
Means I can go home.
Hold on, we've just got a whole bunch of new viewers as well.
Mary.
Rachel's getting the bin for that one. Sorry, Rach. Shemai Cowan Lush. Love you.
Get in the bin.
That was very rude. You should apologise
It was
properly.
naughty. I'd like to issue a public apology for talking about Paul Wank.
Stop it! Stop saying it.
Oh, dearie me. You never learn, do you? What does Ren say? See you next week. Bedtime, Ren.
We're going to play out. Mark did a song for us, really nice song. His new single out on, I think he said the 18th of October.
2 weeks today.
Let's play it with that. We will see you guys next week. Not for a live because YouTube have taken us off air and
banned us forever.
banned us from doing lives ever again. But we will be back next week. 9:30.
I'm really tempted to just say it repeatedly.
Talking to a guy like I never have before, in a way that I might not recognize myself anymore. I thought that I had answers, but now there's only questions, and I don't want to get them wrong. But he makes me giggle, butterflies when I read his name. He gives me tinkles, close my eyes and melt away. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Lost in this confusion, would they still see me as I am? And if I feel like this, am I less of a man? Oh, I thought that I had answers, but now there's only questions, and I don't want to get them wrong. But he makes me giggle, butterflies when I read his name. He gives me tinkles, close my eyes and melt away. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Maybe I'm unstable, maybe it's just a phase. We put a label on it, bottle it up like lemonade. Feel the pressure rising, and bottle it up until we blow. Oh, he makes me giggle, butterflies when I read his name. He gives me tingles, close my eyes and melt away. He made me feel satisfied enough to say he made me melt away.